Part 3. When the dead return, they don't walk back into your life. They explode into it, pulling down everything you built in their absence. For the Halperns, David's return wasn't just miraculous, it was destabilizing. The following morning, David sat in Linda's kitchen, cradling a cup of tea. The space had changed. New paint, unfamiliar decor, even the silence felt different. Linda stood at the stove, methodically flipping eggs in a pan, her jaw tight. Across from David, Mark read the paper in silence, each rustle of the page tense with meaning. "You've redecorated," David offered. "A few times," Linda replied, not looking at him. "It's been 2 decades," Mark said, his tone neutral. "I'm not here to take anything back. I just want to understand what I missed." David nodded. "Right." A pause settled in. David broke it. No one replied. Linda finally set a plate of eggs on the table but didn't sit. "The insurance company called. They flagged your name when the police ran it." "I didn't even remember who I was." David set down his tea. "And? They want the money back, all of it. 650,000 plus interest, nearly $1 million. Mark added. "They said it could go to court, possibly fraud." David looked stunned. "But it wasn't fraud. We can sell the lake cabin. I can cash out the CD. It's about closing the gap between then and now." "They don't care. They want restitution," Linda said. David's hands trembled slightly. Days later, they sat across from Jessie at her law office. Now 30 and a poised attorney, Jessie had arranged every paper into precise stacks. "I hated you for so long I don't know how to stop. It won't be easy. My divorce. I lost a baby. I screamed your name every night for a year. I just want to see the people you became. I would have come if I could have." "We have a strong case for settlement," she said. "Mom acted legally, but they can still push for civil restitution." David rubbed his temples. "I don't want to drag you all through court." They sat beside a fire, a bottle of whiskey between them. "Then we negotiate, but we'll need to make sacrifices." Linda nodded. "It's not about money," she said softly. Evan asked. "I lost friends. I almost died." Plans were scattered like puzzle pieces. That night, David stood on Sarah's doorstep. Ava was asleep inside. Sarah answered, arms crossed. "I know I have no right to be here," David began. "You don't. But I came anyway, just to see your face." She stared at him, fury simmering beneath the surface. "I'll negotiate a structured settlement for the rest. You think we just pretend you didn't disappear? And what follows is the real fight. To stay, to forgive, to rebuild. That Evan didn't ruin his life searching for you? That Mom didn't fall apart? I don't expect forgiveness." Her voice cracked. "You missed my wedding." David looked down. "I want to believe that." "No, I just want to be part of this family again. As much as you'll let me." After a long silence, she stepped aside. "Come in, but don't expect a parade." Later, David joined Evan in the Wilderness School's cabin. "You know how many people I dragged into those woods looking for you?" David nodded. "I know. But I'd do it again, because you were worth it." They clinked glasses. The next day, the family gathered in Linda's living room. Jessie laid out legal documents. Coffee cups dotted the table. "We liquidate the lake house," Jessie explained. "That covers most of it." Mark frowned. "What about us? Our retirement?" "We'll figure it out," Linda said quietly. "I can work," David offered. "I'm not helpless." Sarah stood abruptly. David shook his head. Sarah left the room. No one stopped her. Climax doesn't always come with explosions. Sometimes it's the moment the truth is finally spoken aloud. To be continued.